What's poppin', Rob Television? Man, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, man, I'm back with another Larry Legend reaction video. But hold on. Today's video is like a collab, huh? You see the title, man. You see it's Larry Bird, the comparison versus Luka Doncic. Like y'all already know. I told y'all. Now I'm not saying he is Bird. He's gonna be the next Bird, but I'm just saying similar play styles. That's one reason why I'm excited to see this, so I can kind of break it down. But similar play styles, he's the closest thing that reminds me of Bird, you know, by him just being so technically sound. He plays the game at his own pace. He hits his spots. He knows what he wants to get, and he's efficient in doing so. That's all I say. That I'm not saying he's the next Larry Bird. I don't want y'all to think that when y'all see this title, like, oh, Rob, you tripping. Oh, you know, but I've been interested in seeing this video. But before we get into the reaction, man, like always, make sure you do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. But also, shout out to Martha Hanley. Once again, shout out to Martha Hanley. She actually opened my eyes to something new she commented and said that she just wants to make a generous donation to the channel just for supporting up-and-coming YouTubers. As you guys know, I am an up-and-coming YouTuber, and I'm going to be a big YouTuber one day, but I just got to go through the process. But I've created a PayPal link, and if any of you guys ever did want to make any contributions, I'm not saying that you got to. I'm going to love you whether you do it or not. PayPal link will be in the description if you guys do decide that you do want to make a generation. Like I said, I'm going to love you regardless. But you guys are here for this video, so let's go ahead and check that out. You got me stuttering on my words.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new episode. I'm
Sean
Sean David. Let's talk some old school NBA. You know, I gotta be honest, when it comes to the current NBA, there are not too many players that I really enjoy. To be precise, it's maybe a handful. But one of those players is Luka Doncic. And many people and many fans especially really compare Luka Doncic to Larry Bird. So in today's episode, I want to compare Luka Doncic and Larry Bird and see how many similarities they actually have. But before we get to that, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. It's really appreciated. And I would say enough said. Let's dive right into today's episode.
Y'all be liking that, huh?
Fifth player in NBA history to average a 30-point triple-double over a 10-game span.
Good little spin move, but the shot wouldn't go down. He rebounds his own miss. He's going to go back. He fakes Gobert. Bird wanted to pass into Parrott.
All the greats, if you are compared to another great, guess what they're saying? Congratulations, we think you're great.
A guy asked me on the radio show the other day about Doncic. I said, he's a smaller Larry Bird.
Think so?
Yeah. Thank you.
Doncic step back three, high arcing shot, he backs it in. Oh, Luka Doncic, such a clutch three-pointer.
So skilled, the entire offense runs through him. But what people don't realize, Skip, Larry didn't get to the NBA until he was 22. Luka's 20. Luka's 20 years old right now.
Now, before we dig deep into the comparisons, let me have a quick look back at the career of Larry Bird and Luka Doncic. Larry Bird is 6'9" small forward / power forward that proved that you don't need to be the greatest athlete to become the greatest player. Drafted with a 6th pick overall by the Boston Celtics in the 1978 NBA draft, it took the Celtics another year before they could finally see Larry Bird wear the green and white. Boston was going through rough times in 1978, gone were the championship teams of old that would dominate the league for years. So when Larry came, he helped to turn the franchise around. Actually, it was the biggest turnaround in NBA history at the time. Larry was sensational from the get-go, literally a player that could do everything. Score, pass, rebound, and hustle after every single loose ball. This would help Larry to win the Rookie of the Year, 3 NBA championships, 12 All-Star nods, and a legacy like no other. With Luka Doncic, it was just a little bit different. He became a star in Europe at only 17 years old. Dominating grown men, Luka quickly received a reputation to be Europe's brightest prospect. He was drafted with the 3rd pick by the Atlanta Hawks in the 2018 NBA draft, and then was traded to the Dallas Mavericks, who were desperately looking for a franchise player to replace Dirk Nowitzki. Many scouts were skeptical at first that Luka's lack of athleticism could result in a poor NBA career, but quickly changed their mind once they saw how great Luka performed right in his rookie season. He looked like a 5-year vet right away, and his all-around skills were simply amazing. Also, he's a player that can almost do everything. He didn't shy away from responsibility and quickly became one of the best players in the entire league in only his 2nd season. Now let's have a look at their similarities and what we can find to compare these two incredible players. I want to start off with passing. Now, it's not often that a tall player is also a good passer, and I want to make clear that to me, there's a huge difference between being a good passer and a great passer. Luka and Larry are both great passers, and also the way they pass is actually pretty similar. If it is their fundamental passing or a no-look pass, they simply got it. But in my opinion, their biggest similarity in passing is their creativity. They would both pass the ball between the legs of their opponent if that would be the best option. Not too many players would do that, at least not on purpose. I think it's safe to say that both players were blessed with the so-called passing gift. If I would have to choose who's the better passer, I would say it would be Larry, but just by a slight margin. Next, I have the clutch plays. Now,
He had me nervous at first. I thought he was going to say Luka. I love Luka, but Luka by far is not a better passer than Bird.
Now, I mentioned earlier that Luka does not shy away from responsibility, but neither did Larry Bird. When the game is on the line, both players want the ball, and they both are able to make the most difficult shots.
Now, this is where something I can agree with. I don't know if any of you guys checked out the game from, I want to say, 2 seasons ago, when they was in the bubble, when the NBA was in the bubble, when Luka then was playing the Clippers. And I mean, it was one play, man. I think the game was tied up. If it wasn't tied up, Mavericks might have been down by 2. I don't remember. I think the game might have been tied up, but they might have been down 2. Whatever the case may be, whatever the scenario may be, Luka come down court, dribble, ISO, step back, money, game, just like that. And I didn't even think he was gonna make that. And that series right there is what really made me gain respect from Luka. Like, he's clutch when the game's on the line. I feel like he plays a lot better when the stakes are on the line, when a lot of other players will fold.
Bird inbounds, it comes to Maxwell. Max puts it on the floor. We're down to 6. Bird in the corner, double fake, jumper, score! Larry Bird hits it with 2 seconds left. Listen to the crowd.
He wasn't out to play basketball for the money. He was out there to step up and win and look in your eyes and say to you, you can't beat me.
They clear it out a bit for John. Larry tries to fight his way through with Barkley all over him. They're not going to call a foul. Goes to Bird. He's open. Got it at the buzzer.
But we wondered if he had the magic again. There it was.
He had unshakable confidence. If he could get his shot off, he felt like we was going to win the ball game.
2-point Maverick lead.
Bird's the man they want to have it. Yes, indeed.
Bird for 3. Yes, Larry Bird for 3. Celtics lead it by 1. What can you say about Larry Bird?
Imagine the arrogance, the wonderful arrogance of a man who needs 2 to tie or 3 to win and says, let's roll the dice.
There in the corner, Luka! Goes in! How did he do it? How did he do it?
Down to 8. Moves up from a
Takes it in! Hammers it home!
Jeez.
Dallas has got the lead! Doncic throws down a sledgehammer!
Jordan got the ball back for Dallas. Luka, he'll stop, he'll pop, he'll hit. 3-ball Dallas, 2-point lead on the road.
Next on my list, I have the ball fakes, something that I considered somewhat of a lost art. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, you had guys like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, and of course Larry Bird, who were the masters of the ball fake. Fortunately, Luka Doncic brings that skill back to today's NBA and shows that it's still effective. Again, a big similarity between Larry Bird and Luka Doncic.
Luka.
Ooh.
Now Jordan. Luka, good little spin move. but the shot wouldn't go down. He rebounds his own miss. He's going to go back up. He fakes Gobert out. Oh, man, Wesley Matthews, you should see the smile on his face.
Good find.
Luka run off the three-point line, fakes the pass, pulls up, hits the shot over Hartenstein.
Luka with the ball. Got into the paint.
Come on.
Collins and throws in a prayer and is in utter disbelief, as we all are, that there was no foul. Oh, nice. Luka on the bounce, shot fake, then lets it fly. It hits.
Next on my list, I have the step back. Back in the 1980s and 1990s, the step back was not a move that was used by many. But Larry Bird quickly realized that with his size advantage, it would be the perfect move for him. Fast forward to today's NBA, and almost every player uses the step back. With Luka Doncic, it's no different. The only difference is that he made it his signature move and his go-to move. So again, a similarity. But one more addition, Larry Bird also had the fall away.
Bird wanted to pass into Parrott. High arcing fall away. Most coaches would say you're out of the game trying a shot.
It's that game. This is what I was telling y'all right here.
Time and time again. Rhythm, step back three. That's in his resume.
And I'm telling y'all, that shot just hit so harder when you actually was watching that game, bro. Like, it's like it just sucked. Like, it was barely anybody in the arena, but everybody just knew the Clippers won. And when he made that shot, it's just like it just sucked the air like out of everything, even my household, bro. It was crazy.
His resume. What a performance by Luka and the Mavericks.
You know, as I mentioned before, I really enjoy Luka Doncic, and there are a couple of reasons why. He reminds me of that old school mentality, and not only that, but his playing style really would fit in the 1980s and 1990s. Alright, you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and also if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and I guess I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine. You all be healthy, take care, and goodbye.
Yeah, because we fight over Larry.
Okay.
You and
yes,
I fight over Larry.
I won.
Like we fight over Redman and Larry.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And I've never compared a player to him until now. I know Larry played like a 3-4. I know he played in the post. I know the semantics of their games are different based on the geometry of the floor. I'm talking about pace, court vision, and versatility. Larry Bird was a different kind of triple-double than Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was the Showtime, ooh, nah, pinpoint passing, but what people slept on, Larry was still getting me 25, 12, and 5 dimes too.
Yeah.
That is facts. That is big facts. But like I say, that's the closest thing as far as similarities. Not saying he's going to be the Knicks, but similarities. As you guys can see, man, that's it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click that post notification bell. Also, before we end this video, I also want to start growing my social media. Like I said, man, I'm trying to take this to the next level, man. So I'm trying to start growing my social media. So make sure it's gonna be on the next screen over. Next screen over. All my social medias, if you want to manually type it, also, as well as my PayPal link, all of my social medias are in the description. So, man, make sure you give me a follow on all those, and I'll be very appreciative of that. But I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out this thing. Gang.